Hello students, so here we are with the question first of third exercise of the chapter polynomial. So the first question is divide the polynomial px by the polynomial gx and find the quotient and the remainder in each of the following. Here the polynomial px and the polynomial gx have been given in part A, B and C. Before doing this question, let us understand what are the concepts that we need to follow, or we can say what are the steps which we need to follow while finding the quotient and the remainder of the polynomial px and gx. So the first step is divide the first term of the dividend and the first term of the divisor. That is, in the numerator will come the first term of the dividend, which is px, and then in the denominator will come the first term of the divisor, which is gx, and let it be a number which be denoted by a. Okay, now the next step is write a into divisor below the dividend and subtract, and then repeat the whole process till the degree of dividend is lesser than the degree of divisor. What it means is that we will keep on repeating the first step and then the second step and so on until and unless the degree obtained of the dividend become less than the degree of divisor. So the concept will be more clear while doing the questions. I recommend you to please write this step on some paper or on a copy, whatever you will be having with you, so that whenever we do the question, you can relate the steps with the steps we will be proceeding with. Okay, now let us come to the A part. Here, the px is equals to x cube, okay, minus 3x square plus 5x plus minus 3, and the gx is equals to x square minus 2. Clearly, the dividend is px and the divisor is gx. So, how we perform the division is x square minus 2, and in the dividend is x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. Okay. So, what was asked in the step first to do? Divide the first term of the dividend and the first term of the divisor. Let it be denoted by A. So, what the number is obtained if we divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor, and the term which we obtain is x. Clearly, on dividing x cube by x square, the term which we get is x. Right? Now, what was asked in step 2 to do is multiply a, which is x over here, with the divisor. So, on multiplying, what we will get is x cube minus 2x. And then was asked to subtract, that is here minus and then here it will be plus. So, on subtracting, what we will obtain is 0x cube minus 3x square plus 7x, and then this will be dropped down, which is minus 3. Again repeat the step as the degree of dividend is equal to the degree of the divisor, which is 2 and 2. So we need to apply again the step 1 and 2 until and unless the degree of the dividend become less than the degree of divisor. So on dividing, what we will obtain is a term is minus 3. Okay. So now on multiplying minus 3 with the divisor, what we will term obtain is minus 3x square and then plus 6. Now subtracting them, what we will obtain is 7x minus 9. Now clearly the degree of dividend is less than the degree of divisor, which is, that is, 1 is less than 2. So We stop over here. Now we can write that quotient here will be equal to x minus 3 and the remainder will be equal to 7x minus 9, which is equal to this term. Okay. Now coming to the B part of the question. Here Px is equals to x4 minus 3x square plus 4x minus 5, and Gx is equals to x square plus 1 minus x. Writing it in the basic form, that is all the terms of the x, it can be rewritten as x4 minus 3 plus 0x cube, as there is no term of the x cube, so it will be 0x cube, then minus 3x square plus 4x minus 5. Okay, now again performing the division, what it will be? Here it will be x4 plus 0x cube minus 3x square minus 4 plus 5. Okay. Now dividing the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor, the term which we get is x square. Right. So multiplying it with the divisor, here we will get x4 minus x cube and plus x square. So subtracting it, what we will obtain is x cube minus 4x square. Okay, and then again dividing the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor, what we will obtain the term is plus x. Then multiplying it with the divisor, here we will obtain, here also the term will be dropped down in the next step. Okay, then multiplying, what we will obtain is, now subtracting it, minus 3x square plus 3x. Now again the term will be dropped down, that is plus 5. So again dividing the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor, as the degree is not less than the degree of divisor of dividend, so here the term will be minus 3, and then multiplying it, what we will obtain is minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3, and then subtracting it, we will obtain that it becomes equal to 8. So from the whole division we can write that quotient here is equals to x square plus x minus 3, and the remainder clearly can be seen is equals to 8. Now moving to the C part of the question, here the polynomials provided are Px is equals to x4 minus 5x plus 6 and Gx is equals to 2 minus x square, or we can write it as x4 plus 0x cube plus 0x square minus 5x plus 6. So performing the division, minus x square plus 2 is being in the bracket x4 plus 0x cube plus 0x square minus 5x plus 6. So on dividing the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor, the term which we get is minus x square. Okay, then multiplying it with the divisor, so the term which is obtained is x4 minus 2x square. Subtracting them, what we will obtain is 2x square, and then this will be dropped down, that is minus 5x. Okay, plus 6. Again dividing the first term of the divisor and the dividend with the divisor, then minus 2, and then multiplying it with the divisor, 2x square minus 4. Subtracting them, so here we will obtain minus 5x plus 10. So from the whole division we can write the conclusion that here quotient is equals to minus x square minus 2, and the remainder is equals to minus 5x plus 10. So this was all about the question first of third exercise of chapter polynomial. I hope this question is clear to all of you.